What's up, everybody? Bill Tendo here, and I went to go do a carpentry job today for somebody, and right before I got to their house, I saw a yard sale sign, so I'm like, I'm gonna swing in and see what I can get, and I picked up a bunch of cool stuff, and let's see if I'm gonna make my money back. So, actually, we'll go over the tools first, and then we'll get into the video game items. So, at this yard sale, I paid $80 total. So, you know, as long as I'm making more than $80 profit, I'm good. And to be honest, I already went through all this stuff, so I already know the answer. But first thing we're going to roll with, Antique Craftsman drill. See, I bought a whole toolbox. Hold on, let me lift this toolbox up. And the guy wanted $45 for the toolbox. I ended up getting it for $30, and it was filled with tools. I specifically bought it because this was in it, which is a doweling jig kit, which since I do woodwork, I've been wanting one of these, but I didn't want to spend the money on it. So this is going to be $0 because Bill is definitely keeping that. This item here, I just looked up right before I started recording because I left them on the counter and my wife is like, what the hell is this? And turns out it is locksmith tools, and you know, with all three pieces, this will sell for about $12. So I'm just going to say 10. So, yeah. And then we'll get on to the hand drill. And that'll go for about $20. That's vintage. I don't know if they still make those, but we can up that another $10 because these use a very specific type of drill bit. If you look at a regular drill bit, they usually have a straight shaft or something like that on the end, actually like this one, how that is. But these hand drills had a different kind of clamp on the inside, so the end of it is more of a spade. So, being that these are specific woodworking tools that go with this, and these are not really available at Home Depot, and they're all in really good condition, that'll probably go for another 15 or 20 bucks. So already, just off of that little bit of stuff, we're up to 50 bucks. And I had to look this thing up because I wasn't sure what it was, and I'm a woodworker and I've never used one before, but this is a mortising jig. And this brand new is $70, so used I'll be able to get $40 for it really easily, and that's going to put us at $90, and that's I'm $10 in the profit zone already. So there's not a lot more in the toolbox. There's a bunch of chisels and files which I'll be keeping. I'll probably keep these snips. They're only like $15 brand new, and I don't have any left snips anyway. Just so you know, when it comes to metal snips, green handle is left, red handle is right because it cuts in a curve, and yellow handle is straight. However, this is a set of snips that I wasn't familiar with because it has multiple pieces, and this is in like new condition. And so when I looked them up, turns out these are specifically for doing duct work, like air conditioned ducts and stuff like that. So these are also $70 brand new. So, and these are in light new condition. I have no problem getting $50 for these. So that's going to put us at a grand total of $140. Now, this is a vintage bit that will work with the hand drill, and this actually has gauges, and this bit will drill a hole anywhere from 7/8 of an inch up to 3 inches. So this vintage drill bit in this condition is going to go for about $25. So that's going to put us at $165. The rest of the stuff I'm going to keep. It's just some files and a bunch of chisels, but you know, these are nice files. They're probably worth a couple dollars because they are very, very good ones. But again, I do woodworking, so I'm going to keep those. Those are for Bill. So on the tools, $165. total. So I double my money on just the tools, and now we're going to get into the video game stuff. So first of all, PS4 controller, charging dock, you know, $5. That's nothing crazy. So Space Invaders for Nintendo 64, that's going to be $20. Madden, that's $5. I actually don't sell any game for under $5 just because after selling fees and shipping, like my bubble mailer and stuff like that, and you know, I have a label printer, so after all my costs are added up, if I sell a game for $5, I make $1. So nothing under $5. I'll let it sit forever. I don't care. So Xbox 360, Left 4 Dead. I think that's at $15 right now. So Guitar Hero Legends of Rock 3 for PS2. That's at $10. And the games I really didn't have to look up because I know most of them anyway. I've been selling these. I've actually sold a bunch of these, of this specific game, on eBay for $15. In the last 2 weeks, I've probably sold a dozen of them. Oh, let's get this cool bad boy out the way. This is going to be Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for the Wii U, and it is sealed. So this is going to go for about $25. And if you're keeping a tally, right now we're up to $260. And so I'm just going to say these 4 games right here is going to be $15 total. They're Maddens. They're Madden 16, 20, and 21. If they might be worth more than $5 each, but I don't know. You know, I don't move a ton of Maddens. They don't always exactly fly off the shelf, so I'm just gonna say $5 each. Some Maddens do. If you get the Madden with Gronk on the cover, you'll get $20 for it, and it sells really fast. So that being said, NBA 2K20. Is the disc moving around in there? It is. Heard it rattle a little. What's the disc condition? Brand new. Guy was a sports gamer, obviously. He had a lot of them. So let's just say $5 on that one, and we're at $280. So we're actually $200 in profit right now, and we're not even done. So MLB The Show MVP edition. This is a Steelbook edition. This is $15. Madden 09 with Brett Favre and Madden 10. So that's another $10. Loose disc NCAA Football 09. So even loose disc, this game will go for $7 because it is NCAA, but I'm going to write it down at $5. Just keeping a tally. This is a $10 game. Xbox 360. So, $5. And Madden 07 is going to be another $5, so that's another $10. We have, not only do we have Sims 2, but we have Sims 2 Greatest Hits. So, interesting. But those will go for $10 each. And if you're keeping track at home, we're at $350. $350. So we got a Star Wars Battlefront on PS2. That's $10. Dance Factory, that's $5. SingStar Country, that's $15. So that's going to put that little edition at $75. Wait, no, $25. Sorry. I was doing math at the same time. And then we have Raw versus SmackDown 09. That's a $15 game. So we're actually at $390. So there's one more item that I picked up, and it's the single item I paid the most for. You'll see why. It's actually a PS4. It didn't come with a controller, but I have a controller for it. I'll get this bad boy cleaned up. This particular model, as you can see, I paid $30 for the PS4. And and you know, once I bundled everything together, I ended up paying a little less. But I just sold one of these for $120 with the controller with this model. So that won't be hard to get another 120 out of it. And that's going to put us at $510 total. So I spent 80. Do my terrible math. So I spent 80 and I'll make $430 profit off of all of this after it's all sold. And then I didn't really buy anything that will sit for very long. All of this will sell within a month or two. So overall, really good deal. Glad I saw the yard sale sign. That was awesome. I don't know. We're in upstate New York. I don't know why people are having yard sales so late in the season.
Because it's 70 degrees out, bro.
My wife said because it's 70 degrees out, bro, which is true. We've only had a couple chilly days so far. Since I moved to New York 10 years ago, I think we've had our first snow on Halloween every year, right? Yeah. So, but I don't know. It just seems to be unseasonably warm this year all around.
So warming.
Eat your Chinese food. Don't talk with your mouth full. You got a chicken bone in your mouth. And you're like, whoa, warming. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.